Alright, welcome to more Genshin Impact. It's been a good while since I have streamed Genshin. Mostly just because I've been waiting for the update, which is out now, so here we are. Also, sorry, I kind of didn't record the last few events. My bad. I kind of forgot about them until they were like ending, and so it was a rush to finish them, let alone record them. Turns out I'm really bad at procrastinating. Yep. Today we're going to be doing some of the new content. I haven't decided what I want to start with. Part of me wants to do a little bit of exploring first. But I don't know. That's not what I wanted. What are we looking at here? Let's actually go to Natlan first and foremost. Where is the new boss though? Am I blind? Oh, it's down here. Okay. How does one get down there? You know what? That's a problem for future me. Current me has decided we're just gonna start with the Archon quest. Would you please open what I've selected, game? Thank you. So we're gonna start with all names are noble. Because why not? And I'll figure out how to get to Xilonen's boss some other time. Because I really am excited to start building her. Wait until 2 days later. Okay. 2 days later. Can do. When is the quality of life change that lets you skip this clock going to happen? I say this every time I have to change time, and I'm not going to stop until they let me skip it. I get that time is changing. I don't need to see the day-night cycle. You can just tell me it changed.
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Okay. Go to the Adventurers Guild, 10,800 meters away. Yeah, I'll be right there. Imagine if I decided I wanted to walk there. How long would that take me? Probably all day. Maybe not all day, maybe a couple hours. It would definitely take a very long time. Surely this waypoint. Probably. Hopefully. I was right.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
What do you guys think the over-under is on us ever being able to play the game as Catherine? Because I so would. Who wouldn't want to play as random robot lady?
Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
That'll lead to a faster response time.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
I want to be able to buy that hat and be able to put it on any of my characters.
So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break.
But the less work we take, the less we'll earn. Not that that's really a problem. Although when I was doing the, this is what you've done over the year in Genshin, it told me that I made 95 million mora, but I spent 89 million mora. So there's that.
Keeping Natlan safe and sound is our priority now. The Mora can wait.
Still a net positive, mind you.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
I also hope the day of peace will come soon. Why is your line not voiced? That's so odd. Is it Storm and Paimon? Hello, hello.
Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
Why is your line not voiced? This one isn't voiced either. Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay at home and recover anyway. I wanted to do something to help. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas, so I came here to sign up. Don't push yourself too hard. I'll do my best and also make sure to stay out of your way. The last thing I want is to add to your work. Oh, by the way, Xilonen told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. She said that she's all set, and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Xilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
I don't generally look into this stuff, but I know that there is or was a voice actor strike, so this might be related to that. Xilonen is a true master. Not only can she forge ancient names, but also all sorts of new and fun things. So we should be as understanding as possible, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared her schedule just to work with you. She wants to give your name her full attention. Then we should properly thank her when we meet. Well, I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do for now is wait for my assignment. If it's okay, maybe we can go see Xilonen together? She wouldn't turn me away, right? I mean, I hope she wouldn't.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Everyone's so proud of you. On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide for a while. It'd be like that. Okay, what do I want? First of all, what do you sell? I don't think I've ever actually looked at what you're selling. Oh, you sell like ingredients. Do I need any ingredients? Probably not, right? That'd be a no. Alrighty then. Stealing.
The biggest one in history.
Where am I going? Not that. This button. Yeah, not walking there. This is definitely a teleport type of situation. The Statue of the Seven is probably closer. Do, do, do. Talk to Xilonen. I'm stuck. Help. Rude. I glided right through the first one, but that one was like, no, I'm an actual physical object. Love her. Xilonen, I've brought the person who needs an ancient name. She's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from her. I can vouch that she's really worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
I really love what the devs have done with the eyes of the people in Natlan. A lot of them have really unique eyes, and it's really pretty.
Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills.
No, she wasn't insulting you. She was telling you that it will actually be hard to make an Outlander an ancient name. Not just an Outlander, a Descender.
But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Oh, Xilonen, you don't know the half of it. Are you upset?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
I have done many a heroic deed. Yeah, I've done plenty of deeds under my belt. Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventure handbook. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
I've done some recent things in Natlan as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name.
Well, maybe your Wyab really likes me. What now?
Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Xilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen.
It's so interesting to me that other than Mondstadt, every country we go to, like, full-on acknowledges and visibly sees their Archon on, like, a daily basis. I guess Zhongli also doesn't show his current form. or let it known what his current form is, but still, it's weird.
In other words, the Order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how much she and the Archon trust each other. Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyro Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the Traveler's existence and record her heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
Would we need to gain the acknowledgement of all 6 Wyab? Because that's going to be a problem. I only have access to 3 tribes.
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Xilonen at the Masters of the Nightwind, the one we call Granny Eats to Lead.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient name.
And then we broke it. Sorry, not sorry.
A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
She probably won't be very happy with us.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Technically, it was the chief of the tribe that helped us, who was just borrowing her belongings. She had no choice in the matter.
Yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into 2.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Xilonen would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Oh, let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her.
Paimon sure hopes a How won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
I love a How so much.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Great, then I'll go contact him right now.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Go and meet up with Kanich at the agreed location. All right, after I steal. Give me the thing, thank you. Must thieve. The music here is always so loud for some reason. It's a good track, it's just very loud.